Hello everyone. I hope all of you are healthy and doing well. In today's tutorial, we are going to discuss a very important topic related to online privacy and internet anonymity. We will learn how to install and use a browser that helps improve privacy while browsing the internet. The browser we are going to discuss today is called Tor Browser. Many people today spend hours browsing the internet without realizing how much personal information is collected in the background. Normal web browsers often store browsing history, cookies, location data, search activity, and many other forms of user information. Because of this, privacy and anonymity have become important topics in cybersecurity and digital safety. That is why tools like Tor Browser exist. Tor Browser is designed to help users browse the internet with more privacy by routing traffic through multiple encrypted relays across different countries. This makes it more difficult for websites, trackers, or observers to identify your real IP address and browsing location. Before we continue, remember something very important. Privacy tools should always be used responsibly and legally. This tutorial is only for educational purposes and cybersecurity awareness. Do not use privacy tools for illegal activities. Now let us begin by understanding what Tor Browser actually is. Tor Browser is a web browser based on Mozilla Firefox that uses the Tor network to protect user privacy. The word Tor originally stands for the onion router, which refers to how internet traffic is layered and encrypted through multiple nodes before reaching its destination. When using a normal browser, your internet provider can often see your browsing activity, websites can see your real IP address, advertisers can track your behavior, and search engines may collect your personal data. However, when using Tor Browser, your traffic is routed through multiple relays, your real IP address becomes harder to identify, your browsing activity gains an additional layer of privacy, and your apparent location may appear from another country. For beginners, this concept can feel fascinating because your internet connection may suddenly appear as if it is coming from another country entirely. Now let us learn how to download and install Tor Browser. First, open your normal browser and search for Tor Browser, or visit the official website directly. Tor Project official website. On the website, click the Download section. You will see versions available for Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and Android. In this tutorial, we will look at both Kali Linux and Windows installation methods. Let us start with Kali Linux first. One method is downloading the browser directly from the official website manually. However, on Kali Linux we can also install it through the terminal. Open your terminal and type sudo apt install Tor Browser Launcher. Press enter. The system may ask for your password. Type your password carefully and press enter again. While typing the password in Linux, you may not see any characters appearing on the screen. This is completely normal and done for security reasons. Now the installation process will begin. During this stage, required packages will be downloaded, dependencies will be installed, and the Tor Browser Launcher will be configured. Depending on your internet speed, this may take a few minutes. While the installation is running, beginners sometimes feel impatient or wonder if something is broken because progress can appear slow. Usually, the system is simply downloading the required files in the background. Once the installation finishes successfully, we can launch Tor Browser. To open it, search for Tor Browser or Tor Browser Launcher inside the Applications menu. You can also start it through the terminal depending on your setup. When launching Tor Browser for the first time, it may download additional browser files, configure the Tor network connection, and ask to connect to the network. Click Connect. Now the browser will begin establishing a secure connection through the Tor network. At this moment, you may notice the connection process takes slightly longer than a normal browser. This is normal because your traffic is being routed through multiple encrypted relays around the world. While waiting, let us also look at the Windows installation. On Windows, download the installer from the official website. Open the setup file, choose your language, select the installation location, and click Install. The installer will begin copying the required files. Depending on your computer speed, this may take a few minutes. After installation finishes, open Tor Browser from the desktop shortcut. The browser will start initializing the Tor connection. For beginners, this moment often feels exciting because the browser interface looks different and more privacy-focused compared to normal browsers. One important thing mentioned in the tutorial is that sometimes maximizing the browser window is not recommended. The reason is related to browser fingerprinting. Different screen sizes and resolutions can sometimes help websites identify users more easily. Keeping the browser at its default size can help maintain more consistent anonymity. Now, once the connection completes, Tor Browser will open successfully. At this stage, your traffic is routed through Tor relays, your visible IP address changes, and your browsing location may appear from another country. For example, your real location may be India, but websites may detect your traffic from Austria, Sweden, Germany, or Netherlands. This is one of the reasons many beginners become surprised while using Tor Browser for the first time. You can verify this by opening websites that show IP information or location detection. However, it is extremely important to understand something clearly. Tor Browser improves privacy, but it does not magically make someone completely invisible online. Users still need good security practices such as avoiding suspicious downloads, avoiding unnecessary logins to personal accounts, not sharing sensitive personal information, keeping software updated, and avoiding unsafe websites. Privacy tools work best when combined with smart online behavior. For beginners, learning about Tor Browser is an important step in understanding digital privacy, online tracking, IP masking, anonymous browsing, and cybersecurity awareness. The goal of this tutorial is not to teach illegal activity. The goal is to help people understand how online privacy works and how users can better protect their personal information while browsing the internet. So in today's tutorial, we learned what Tor Browser is, how to install it on Kali Linux, how to install it on Windows, how Tor routing works, why privacy matters online, why search engines and browsers collect user data, and how Tor helps improve anonymity while browsing. Hopefully this tutorial helps beginners better understand online privacy and cybersecurity awareness. If you have questions or topics you would like to discuss further, feel free to leave them in the comments section. Thank you to everyone who supported the tutorial.